It's the Jurassic period 150 million years ago, and guess what? You just got born. Well, hatched, technically, out of an egg that feels like the prehistoric version of being crammed in economy class for hours. And no, there's no friendly flight attendant to hand you snacks or guide you out of this mess. Your mom? Gone. Your dad? Forget about it. In the Apatosaurus world, parenting is more of a set it and forget it kind of deal. Welcome to life where survival isn't guaranteed, but being terrified is. You and your siblings, let's call it the egg gang, are all flopping out at once, looking like confused rubber ducks on legs. You're all scrambling to figure out how your limbs work when reality hits. Something in the bushes is watching you, and it's not here to say hi. Before you can even take your first selfie, a raptor bursts out of the foliage, like it's starring in Jurassic Park, Dinner Edition. Everyone scatters. You trip over your tail. Classic. If you could Instagram this moment, it would be a shaky shot of your siblings disappearing into the distance with the caption, "First day alive, already questioning life choices." But instead, you just wobble off into the underbrush, hoping to blend in with the ferns. Your legs feel like pool noodles, your tail keeps tripping you. And honestly, this whole life thing isn't off to a great start. You don't have time to wallow, though. The Jurassic doesn't care about your feelings. It's all about eat or be eaten. And right now, you're the appetizer special, your diet. Strictly ferns, cycads, and other green stuff that tastes like wet paper. And you eat non-stop because you're in a constant growth spurt. You're basically a prehistoric teenager, inhaling plants like they're pizza rolls during finals week. Except instead of studying, you're trying not to get eaten by something with teeth the size of bananas. Months pass, and you're growing. Fast. You're no longer snack-sized, now you're more like a medium in tree. Your neck stretches out, your tail is starting to look useful, and your legs are finally figuring out how to work. You even discover that your tail isn't just for balance, it's a weapon. A whip. With enough force to make a predator think twice. One day, a raptor tries to sneak up on you. Big mistake. You whip your tail around, and the crack echoes through the forest like a sonic boom. The raptor yelps and bolts. You feel invincible for about 5 minutes, until you trip over a rock and faceplant. Progress is slow, okay? Your siblings, not so lucky. By this point, most of them are gone, picked off by predators or just too dumb to survive. The handful of you left stick together, not because you're close, but because you know there's safety in numbers. Of course, when something big and hungry shows up, you all scatter faster than a group of friends ditching the check at a bad restaurant. Now you're an adult, and wow, are you huge. You're 75 feet long, weigh as much as 5 elephants, and your tail could probably double as a wrecking ball. Predators still circle occasionally, but most decide you're not worth the effort. You'd think this means your life gets easier. Nope, it just gets more exhausting. First off, you're always hungry. Eating is your full-time job. You wander from forest to forest with your herd, devouring everything green like a prehistoric vacuum cleaner. Hundreds of pounds of plants a day, just to keep your massive body moving. If DoorDash existed, you'd be their best customer. But no, it's all DIY here. The herd? It's more of a loosely organized chaos than a tight-knit family. Everyone sticks together for protection. But let's be real, it's every dino for themselves when things go south. If a pack of raptors shows up, you just hope you're not the slowest in the group. And predators are clever now. They don't go for you directly, they target the young and weak. It's like nature's version of survival of the laziest. Stay in the middle of the herd and pray someone else gets picked off first. As the years go by, the grind starts to wear on you. Your joints ache, your tail isn't as snappy, and predators are starting to notice. One day, as you trail behind the herd, a pack of raptors makes their move. You whip your tail, but it's more of a tired swish than a full-force crack. They dart in, biting at your legs and sides, wearing you down. The herd doesn't even look back. In the Jurassic world, mourning is for creatures with the luxury of time. And you, time's up. And now here we are, millions of years later, where you're nothing more than a skeleton in a museum, or a sea star in Jurassic World. If you, the Apatosaurus, could somehow send a message to the modern world, it'd probably go something like this. Hi, 21st century humans. Just wanted to say life sucked back then. I mean, really sucked. You think your commute is bad? Try walking 20 miles a day just to find a bush to eat, while dodging death at every turn. And don't get me started on parenting. At least your moms stick around after birth. Mine, she just dropped me in a hole and dipped. But hey, now that I'm extinct, I guess I'm a big deal. Kids watch me on Netflix, I'm a toy in your stores. And paleontologists spend years obsessing over my bones. So, I guess it worked out. Oh, and before I forget, don't forget to subscribe for more cool animal facts and videos. Trust me, you don't want to miss the one about velociraptors. Those jerks are why I couldn't sleep.